Hey everybody, welcome back. Kevin, UG, Original Grognard, sitting back down, continuing our playthrough of Stellaris' newest DLC, MEGACORP, with the Dwarven Stellar Industries. And we just got done with a war, trying to knock out our arch rivals, the Corvarian Cartel. That we didn't achieve really our war goals. Didn't go very well for us. So we're going to have to take a new approach to trying to get to them. And I think I know what I'm going to do, because I've been playing a lot offline from other stuff and realize a lot of mistakes I've made in this game. So hopefully we can rectify some of those, fix some of those mistakes, and prepare ourselves for the next war. And let me go ahead and make sure, before I start going too off pontificating, make sure everything's yep, sounds working right. So let's go ahead and share this with a couple places just to try to get a few viewers. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sing to you. Yeah, my singing voice is horrible, so don't expect me to sing to you. But I will yawn in your ear. Put that there, yep. Copy that. Post. Place it one other place. Paste. Post. Okay, so those are posted, those are good to go. So, what do we got? We got a really small friggin' empire. That's killing us. And because I have ignored my home worlds for so long while I was doing this war, I've got a lot of stuff. Yeah, I got unemployment all over the place. So, I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this unemployment. This planet, I can't really do anything. Growth is discouraged until I get an upgrade. We're just gonna have to suffer with the one unemployment. Anvil Forge. We're doing a mining district. One thing I did learn about. Ooh, that's nice. One thing I did learn from playing my other game is you're going to run out of building slots. Well, you're not going to run out of building slots. You're going to have more building slots than buildings you need to put in. At least that's what I was running into, especially as my empire got larger and larger. I mean, it's like I'd fill out my districts with, generators and minings, and would hardly have any buildings, because I really don't need any buildings. It's not doing me much. So let's take a look at what our stats are for everything. Yeah, I definitely need more minerals for what I want to do. And what I want to do is get lots more research. One thing I've kind of not been paying too much attention to, and kind of lagging behind, because I thought I was doing okay on it. But evidently I'm not. Okay, luxury residences, they're expanding. Boat murdered. Mineral purification, we're putting in a mining district. Let's put in, and why do we need all these mines? Because everything, yeah, so research labs, upkeep for energy, so I always need energy, but it takes, researchers turn consumer goods. I thought it was minerals, maybe in the Gestalt consciousness. Alright, so I also need to pay attention to how much consumer goods I'm bringing in, which requires minerals. Let's see, alloy foundries, I think we're really low. Let's see, what foundries require moats. Yeah, I've only got one spare moat, so we don't want to get too ballistic with that. Civilian industries require crystals. I've got crystals. I've got some crystals. Rare crystals for you. Okay. Chemical plants is for more moats. So let's upgrade that because we need more goods. Energy district, generator district. Okay, that's fine. As soon as the energy nexus is upgraded, that'll take care of the unemployment there. The ring world. Residential. Housing 15. Yeah, foundry archaeology. Housing 5. Metallurgical jobs plus 10. Yeah, metallurgical jobs plus 10. However, that's going to chew up like 30 of my minerals. I mean, I'll be getting a butt ton of alloys out of it, but I think I need to focus on getting more minerals before I start worrying about expanding for alloys. Let's see, this planet. Okay, they're upgrading mining districts, fabricators. It looks like been a few days since I played this. Okay, it looks like I did go ahead and upgrade stuff already. I think I did that at the end of the last episode. So, yeah. Alright, looks like that's all ready. My branch office, I don't think they're ready to expand yet. Nope, they need 75 there. It's 74 population. One more population. I'll be able to put in a new corporate office there. And my star bases. Alright, starbase. Okay, my war station. Which one's this one? This one's right on the border. Okay, we need to keep that one there. This one is right on the border. The two different ways he can come in. He can come at me this way, but even if he does expand here, he's going to have to go through this station to get to the rest of my place. So that's a good defensive choke point. Let's see, Gengar Station. That's my trade outpost. Anchorage, okay, we need more naval capacity. So put in a fleet logistics office there. Torville Station, okay, they're getting that. And, okay, so we're putting in resource. So I've got 2 outposts I can expand. So let's go to Nordock, upgrade that one. And Finhabanis. Let's go ahead and upgrade that one as well, because I need much more naval capacity. And the best way and easiest way to do that is with anchorages. So let's see if anybody's joined us. Waz! Oh, I started when Waz was at the gym. Go slow so I can watch it when I get home. Well, if you're gonna watch it when you get home, I'll try to go slow. And this episode probably going to be kind of a quiet down period. We're kind of in the expansion phase and exploitation phase of the game. So not a lot is going to happen. I need to go to war with the Tebran Coalition again, but I just ended a war with them, so it's going to be 10 years before I can continue the war with them. Part of me is thinking maybe I ought to jump the Homogeny, but they're kind of bigger than I am. Let's take a look. Well, their fleet power is inferior. What shall we look into? I do have the influence. I could take their core worlds. That would really piss them off, I'm sure. Let's take a look. Yeah, because he's only got like 3,000 points worth of fleet. And I've got 6,000. They're moving back home slowly but surely. Alright, let's crank this up a little bit. How are the cons doing? Lythian Horde expanding. Not a real big surprise. Looks like they did knock out one of the other Raider Clan's systems. So that's probably a good thing. And we lost a couple. Let's see. Focusing crystals. Oh, yeah. Okay, so volatile ammunition. Yeah, those edicts ran out because the war was over, and I don't need to refresh those. Yes, we still got the hostile fleet present. The bugged cultist ship. It's been sitting there for 140 years, roughly. And a couple generations have lived and died on that ship because I haven't been able to do anything with it. Alright, I'm capped on resources in one thing. Influence. Really, the only thing you can do with influence is edicts. Farming subsidies. Do I really need more food? No. Encourage political thought? Map the stars? Land of opportunity? Not really. Diplomatic grants? So that's the only thing I can really spend influence on. Farming subsidies, maybe, just to give me more food. Because I always take food and I can turn around and sell the food. So that's not a bad idea. And since I'm nearly capped on, since I'm capped on influence anyways, why let that 5 a month that I generate? And there goes my minerals. tanking. So, what just got built? Elysium has finished its construction project. So, what did we build on Elysium that tanked my minerals? I don't know. Well, I can't expand it. 1660. I need to put something there. Generator district. Amenities are good. Housing's good. Yeah, let's go with generator district. Deep home. I could. Current unemployment. Who's unemployed?
Upscaling complete.
Let's take a look at the workers. Unemployed. So it's just a normal worker. So, okay, let's transfer him to another planet. Let's see. 50 to 59. Yeah, we can transfer him to Anvil Forge. So, I want to transfer a population. Where's it at? Resettle. So we want to take the unemployed and send him to Anvil Forge. So you just click on him to transfer him to which planet. You only got this drop down menu right here, so you can transfer him to any planet you want. So we're transferring him to Anvil Forge, so he's on Anvil Forge now. And there, it cost me what, 100 energy to do? Bam, he's over there. Deep Home no longer has the current unemployment problem, and our growth is discouraged right now, so we're not going to be growing any more populations. Anvil Forge picked up a little bit of the one extra population, so yeah, we're good. Valhalla. Oh, Valhalla, I don't have... I'm going to have to do the same with Valhalla. I won't get another... Yeah, this is only a 10 planet size world. Can I break down... If I break down one of my districts... It'll let me put in another mining district. Housing is 7. I'll be skirting the edge. Now, I think we're going to have to discourage planet. I think they're kind of capped at how big they're going to get. So we got 2 unemployed pops. Let's see where we can send them. Boat murdered, forge file. Oh, you know what? We can send them to Fenhebris. They need to grow. So, alright. So, Valhalla. Let's send a couple population to Fenhebris. Because the archaeology needs people. Because it is going to be huge. You go. Where's my other unemployed? Maybe that's the only other. Maybe both of those were unemployed. So they resettled. Now Valhalla. Okay, so we got a dwarf and a half Raxar. So one of my half breeds. So again, let's resettle them to Fenhebris and see if we can find them. Should have a little blue thing in the upper corner. Oh, yeah, here we go. Unemployed. So half Mitran. And remember, I took the ability that allowed half breeds, so my dwarves can breed with anybody. So they're breeding with everybody all over the place. All right, so that takes care of Valhalla's unemployment, and we put growth discouraged, so we're not going to be growing any more populations because there's no place for them to go, no place for them to work. Let's see, boat murdered. They've got jobs opening soon. Still good on amenities and housing. Yeah, I already went through all that. Okay.
Building downsized.
Building downsized. So, see, when did the horde popped up?
Upscaling complete.
5 years ago? 10 years ago? I think it was 2330, so I think they've been around for 15 years. And you see, they just expanded out a little bit more. You know, part of me is really tempted to just jump these worlds right here from the Homogeneity era,
complete.
just to give myself some breathing room. They're not allied with anybody, You know, their fleet power is pathetic. Well, let's take a look at what kind of planets they've got over here. Let's see. Escog. Desert World only size 8. Jeez, that's crap. Tauragawa. Ooh, that's the Galactic Market Station. That right there is almost enough for me to want to jump them. Arid 14.
Special project actualized.
Hey, there we go. Part of the zoological quest that I had since the beginning of the game. Goulanthas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved eternal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Veritovad. They are ruthlessly hunted by the planet's apex predators, and our biologists aboard the DSS whatever estimate that only a few hundred herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, have been successfully collected and will be brought back to depot. Yay! Gives me another specimen collected towards the quest and societal research. Oh, Elysium. Why is Elysium? Oh, generator district. They're gonna be growing into that real quick. Okay, that's fine. And let's pop another generator district right behind that. Okay, yeah, we were looking at planet and the capital planet. Their capital, their homeworld. A level 20 arid world. That's actually not bad. He still hasn't recovered from when I bombed him in the last war. We need... Let's see what the... Oh, not the sectors map, but the details. Trade power, trade power, trade power. Lots of... Ooh, yeah. 20, 22... Yeah, I think we're going to have to jump these guys. I really think we're going to have to... turn my blades back on. Okay, so we're just... Well, my fleet isn't back home yet, is it? Nope, my fleet is still in the process of trying to get back home. We'll get the fleet back home. We'll get them all repaired and upgraded. And then we'll go ahead and jump the Hemegony. Capacity overload's down. Production target's down. That couldn't have come at a worse time. So, oh, and we have a tradition. What are we working on? Harmony. Let's see. We've got leader lifespan. It's the only one I can do. So we'll go with leader lifespan. Poopy. Okay. What was I doing? Expansion planner. No. Oh, yeah. Edicts. Okay. 300 influence. That'll take me down to 232. And I don't know if that... No. Okay, so we can't bring them both back up. But I'm making okay energy. I'm making 170 energy a turn. Or a month. So, but... production targets... Yeah, we're going to have to reactivate that one.
Upscaling complete.
Remember what I was saying? I had plenty of influence to swim in? Yeah, not now. So, it's just a little bit of a waiting game. Wait for the fleets to get back. Upgrade them. Ooh. Oh, no, I have... No, okay. Thought, well, I can move into that. No, I don't have that system right there. How much is it going to cost to claim these suckers? Let's see. Oh, not much. Well, let's see what the cost is going to be. Oh, okay, yeah. Make claims.
Upscaling complete.
459 to make claims on all those planets, so I can go to war, which is still going to win. I'm not gonna lay a claim yet, because as soon as I lay claims, then that's kind of giving him an idea that I'm coming, and I don't want him to know I'm coming yet. I am still working on trying to build up the fleet some. I get back to 100, and let's see what's my fleet is at 100 capacity right now. I get my naval capacity up to about 200, and I'll build a second fleet. So, Nope, nope, I don't want to do that. 20, 15, 10.
Upscaling
Yeah.
complete.
That's a good cross section of ships. Let's see here. What do we need to upgrade here? And they're kind of out of the way. Hyperlane registry, just so it's easier for my ships to move through. Ah, here we go. Starbase. Put in anchorages and Finhubris. Put in anchorages there as well. Habanas, not Hubris, Habanas. Hubris! That's it. And the fleet is almost home. I've been in deep space for years and years and years.
Research actualized.
Research actualized. Deep core, ooh, extra minerals, which is good because my minerals are tanking. Let's see what to research next. Destroyer hull points. Yeah, my minerals tank. Oh, and they're tanking hard. Let's see. Deep home can't expand. Yeah, I can expand there. So let's go ahead and do another mineral mining district. Valhalla. What the hell is wrong with Valhalla? It's ruined. Why is it ruined? Got unemployment.
Special project actualized.
Why do I have unemployment? Oh, okay, I see. He's demoting to worker. Why is he demoting to worker? You should be working on... Why is that ruined? Too few pops on planet to support this building. Alright, fine. Well, in growth discouragement, we'll let them start growing again. I have no idea why I did that. Anyways, Snarin secured. Large burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts on whatever. When these predators sense movement in the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of tail spikes from their backs in the hope of impaling something edible. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first until hundreds of TAC remote control drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to the discovery and procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. Yay. I believe that's the last zoological thing I need to do, so we'll put the science ship on, just going out and sciencing. That is odd. Alright, boat murdered. Let's just go ahead and put up the final district as refinery. Ooh, clear blockers. Dangerous wildlife, okay. Forge, yeah, I got 10,000. 10,000 energy, I'm doing good there. They're capped out on mining districts. Hades is capped out on mining districts. Colonia Deserticus. It's supposed to be an agri world. Well, it is an agri world. But now we're going to have to shift it to also... Oh, am I out of minerals? I'm out of minerals. Damn it. To the market we go. Market. Let's see. We got plenty of consumer goods. So let's sell off some consumer goods. Plenty of food. Sell off food. I'm not selling off any of my crystals or my strategic resources. And let's see, we got 14,000. Alright, so we'll buy 10,000 minerals worth of stuff. That should keep the industry going for a while. What are we looking at? Yeah. A couple mining districts. They're getting close. Okay. Industrial ecology. It's mainly, they don't really produce any raw materials. Artisans turn minerals into consumer goods. Metallurgists turn minerals into alloys. And yeah, amenities. I'm tanking on minerals right now. We'll do residential. Oh, blocker ruined our ecology. Oh shit, we got a lot. Ooh. Oh, that's right. This was a bombed out world. Lots of ruined arcologies. 20 of them. Wow. Well, we'll clear out a couple of them. That'll open up more of these that we can build into. Ooh, we got some expansion we can do. But that requires moats. What are my moats looking at? I got 3 moats. So we can upgrade. And those are civilian industries. To upgrade that, I need crystals, and I'm out of crystals. So we're not going to be upgrading any buildings anytime soon. I think we can end the anti-crime campaign because we have managed to secure and beat back the rogue elements. Food, we're doing good. Okay, we'll go energy district there. Elysium has got 3 blockers. Toxic kelp, toxic kelp. Oh, don't have the minerals for, or don't have the, because I spent all the gold getting minerals. Okay. Generator district, generator district. Yeah, I need to solve my mineral problem. And unfortunately, with the limited amount of space and the planets
actualized.
I don't have much. Oh, 0-point reactor, that's cool.
Upscaling complete.
I don't have much districts left that I can do mining in, so. Let's see, what are we looking at? Research. So yeah, we're just kind of in a slow holding pattern. Oh, ships have gotten back, and I've got the new reactors. So let's go to ship design. And the nice thing is when you get a new component, be it shields, jump drive, thrusters, it automatically installs it in the design. You just have to save it to make sure it takes the design pattern. Now, I've got 0-point reactors, which are generating 800 energy. I am way, way, way overpowered. I mean, I don't need that much energy. I mean, I could downgrade, so I have 79 extra energy. I mean, I could go with an antimatter reactor, which is cost me less in alloys. But the nice thing is, the more power you generate is actually the more damage your weapons will do. So right now, my average damage is 15.6, but I'm doing an extra 3% because of excess power. And this actually gets larger when you go to the bigger ships. I guess not by much, but still, they 3% of, you know, 58 is more than 3% of 15. So you are doing more damage. So that's kind of one thing you want to keep your eye on, is it's not bad to overpower your ships. So, but anyways, we upgraded that. We actually got a lot of designs. Because that war, we got a lot of upgrades during that war. So let's see, how much is it going to cost to upgrade the fleet? Oh, well, 3,100.
Upscaling
so
complete.
Not too bad. And I will tell you, upgrading
Upscaling complete.
A hell of a lot longer now. In my other game, I got to the point where the end-game event occurred, and I had to totally revamp out all of my ships, the weapons and their defenses. So I pretty much half the ships, or half of all weapon systems on the ships and half the armor on the ships I had to switch out. It took each fleet 2,000 days to upgrade. Over 5.5 years to upgrade, which is realistic. I mean, before this patch, you do an upgrade like that and it take you maybe 6 months. So, it's a little bit disconcerting when you really need to upgrade your shit now when the in-game event is starting to rampage through your territory. So again, it's something where you have to think ahead. And what are we looking at? Not okay. Upgrade. Slowly tapping out of alloys. Hot chocolate, good stuff. So yeah, we're only 8%. Let's actually go to this. I think if you go to the station and click on. Nope, that's the construction ship. Those are my troops. Shipyard. Yeah. So we're still looking down the barrel of 1,000 days to upgrade my ships. So they're not going to be doing anything for about 3 years. We just wait for our populations to grow into stuff. Hopefully start getting
complete.
More minerals. Yeah, 33 of 38. I mean, now, granted, the nice thing about Colonia Deserticus is it's got 6 more mining districts that I can put down. The problem is I don't have the population to work it yet, so no sense putting the maintenance or paying the maintenance fees. And actually, let's see, have I got the, since we're going to be converting the, yep, mineral purification plant, which will give me even more minerals. So we'll go ahead and put that in, start that production. Let's see, ruined interstellar assembly. Vast space station had been found in the Wulan, judging by the amount of what seemed to be office space and a vast farm outfitted with dozens of different types of life support systems. Our scientists suspect that this was all that remains of an interstellar assembly. So this is one of my science ships found this. Yeah, ruined interstellar assembly. It's a mega structure. Eventually you get to the point where you can take a perk that'll let you rebuild those megastructures. So finding those megastructures isn't that bad, because honestly, refitting them is a lot cheaper than building them from scratch. So keep the game rolling.
Upscaling complete.
Yeah, really need to expand my naval capacity. Construction ship's not doing anything because I don't need to. Science ships are sciencing. Ooh, that's right. I forgot. I had these primitives. It's a size 14 planet. Yeah, but it's only got 2 mining districts on it. Can I uplift them? Do I have the technology to uplift these guys? No. Well, I can uplift them. Technological enlightenment, but that takes forever, especially because I think they're still Bronze Age. Covert infiltration is what I need to go for, but I haven't got the tech to genetically modify my people to appear like them. Some of you kind of may remember the old Star Trek Next Generation episode where Riker did a covert infiltration on a planet, and they didn't genetic, but they altered him to kind of look like the species of the planet was going down, except for his hands. The natives had like three fingers, and he had 5, so he had to wear these gloves. Yeah, he hooked up with a hot alien chick. Of course, Riker did that a lot, so, you know. That was a good episode. I liked a lot of the Star Trek Next Generation episodes. Voyager, I mean, there really were only 2 good points of Voyager, and both of them were on 7 and 9. DS9, Cisco was a badass, but I never really liked him as a commander. All the other characters were, You know, Quark was probably one of the most appealing characters, or at least compelling characters to me. Bashir didn't like him.
Upscaling complete.
Major Kira Nerys didn't like her. Enterprise hated an Enterprise. And the new Star Trek Discovery, there's a reason why its acronyms are STD. Because it is an STD. I can't stand the new Discovery. I hate what they did with Klingons. I think most people agree with me on that. Oh, okay. So we got a new branch office. So what kind of building are we going to put in? Let's see. Probably private mine. Yep, private mining consortium, because I need the minerals. So we'll build a private mining consortium. That'll be our next building. Of course, I could always private military industry. I really don't need the 2. I could switch that out for private mining consortium. That's consumer goods. Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay. So Christmas is coming. My sister currently lives in California. My sister and I do not get along. We've never gotten along. But she's going to be coming up for Christmas, and of course, mother, being mother, really wants her kids around for Christmas. It's probably the last Christmas in the house. My folks want to be moved out by July. Of course, my dad said that last year at this time too. But we've spent the
Outlier identified.
the last year, Dad and I have been working
Research
on
actualized.
refurbishing the house. I'm up there anywhere from 2 to 5 days a week working on it. However, anyway, get away from that was an offshoot. We went off the rails a little bit. My sister and I do not get along, and I'm not really sure I want to go to my folks' place for Christmas. Just because I'd have to deal with my sister, but then again, I don't want to let Mom down. So maybe I'll come down with an ill-timed illness. We'll see. Can we go to war with these guys? Has the 10 years passed? Nope, 10 years hasn't passed. 2353. 51, 52. So I got 4 years before I can mess with those guys. Is that going to be enough time for me to jump these? Well, probably half of that time is going to be taking my stupid ship still upgrading. We're at 58. Yeah, I may not have time to jump these guys before I have to start pushing back this way. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I may just currently abandon the plans to jump these guys. I just focus on going after the Tebran Coalition. As long as their fleet power remains low. Yeah, okay. Anomaly. Okay. I should be able to try to vassalize them. And if they refuse to become my vassal, then that'll give me a vassalization. That'll give me a subjugation, Cassius Belli, on them. I may go full-on conquest, though, because I need the territory. I may just go ahead and grab all these systems from them. See how many systems I can grab from them. Or, if they're a subject, I really won't need them because they'll be giving me part of their income. I'll have to think about that. Get everybody's input. Because I think I can either do a subjugation, which makes them my vassal, or I can go conquest. Can't kind of mix and match them. That's the one thing I kind of wish that this had the more robust Cassius Belli peace system in it, like EU4 has. In that game, when you get high enough, you can start. In this game, you set your goals at the beginning of the game. In EU4, you can kind of modify your war goals as the war goes on. And one of the things that EU4 allows you to do is allows you to force them to break treaties. So, in the last war that I did with these guys, had it been an option, I'd have said, yeah, break your treaty with the freaking cartel. That would have put that down as one of the war goals. However, even though this is the exact same engine that EU4 is built on, the Clausewitz engine, they don't let
research actualized.
Why we really need an espionage expansion. Leadership, crime, amenities, fire rate. Ooh, uplift. I don't want to uplift. Because uplift is a primitive pre-sapient species of bringing them up. Pop growth speed, command matrix, collect, we'll go. Well, that give me extra amenities. We'll go with that one. Alright, it's been a year or two. Let's go check our planets again. Elysium, 19 to 22, they're growing into it. I really do need to, should get leaders. I'll assign leaders this year as soon as we get done. 40 to 74, 47 to 48, another mining district. The Fen, yeah, I cleared out 2 of these districts, of these ruined arcologies, And that
Future
opened
market
up
survey complete.
2 districts that I can convert into anything over here. But again, 38 of 43. Is there any decisions that encourage planetary growth? Okay, 1,000 food. All right, yeah, we'll do that. I got food to burn.
Research actualized.
But again, it takes all minerals. But I'm slowly getting my minerals back. Minerals into consumer goods, minerals into alloys, amenities. Yeah, no. We'll go with foundry archaeology. And it's a forge world, so that'll give me bonuses on my metallurgical output anyways. Colonia Deserticus, 34, 39. Mineral purification takes a moat.
A system has been surveyed.
Don't have it right now. But I can do... Let's go with a couple more. Mining districts. Hades? What are you doing with unemployment? We're a generator world, so alright, we'll go ahead. Build a... Oh, amenities is down. Amenities is down, so... A Dwarfy Wood Theater. Put the Dwarfy Wood Theater in. And then we'll do Generator District. Forge Father, 37 to 37 there. What can we do with them? Kind of running low on housing, so let's build a housing district. And then another energy district. Food is really good. Boat murdered. 8 housing, so let's put 1 more housing district. And they'll grow into that. Valhalla. Again, now I have 2 unemployed populations. And they're not doing anything with the crystal plant. I don't get that. Research lab, luxury residence. Alright, you know what? Let's replace that. What do we want to replace it with? Chemical plant? Yeah, let's replace it with a chemical plant. Convert minerals into moats, because I'm desperately short. No, I'm not doing too bad. Exotic gases. Have I got the exotic gas one? I don't think I've got the exotic gas one yet. No, I don't have the exotic gas building yet. Civilian industries. Oh, I do. Nope, that's the moats. That's the alloys. Well, let's go for moats anyways. Let's see what that'll do. Let's check the population. And 2 unemployed. Yeah, housing needed, amenity needed. Unemployed. It doesn't say why they're unemployed. They should be working in the synthetic crystal plant. It's ruined. Why is it ruined? Repair. There we go. I don't know why I didn't see that button before. I thought that button was blacked out before. Alright, so, okay, well in that case, they're only a 10 planet. Let's, yeah, they're over by 2. That'll give me 1 job. Well, let's discourage population growth. Again. Physics research. What did we research? Okay, research station output plus 10. Gateway travel. I don't have any. Yeah, I do have a gateway. That is a gateway. Alright, let's research out. 61 months. Let's research out gateway travel so we can at least start having access to the gateway. The cool thing about gateways is there's like 10 gateways scattered throughout the galaxy of this size. Each gateway is connected to the other one. So if you have access to one gateway, you have access to all of them, which is kind of cool because that lets you get all over the place. Problem is that
upscaling complete.
Yeah, the hordes they'll use gateways all the time. The in-game crisis will use the gateways a lot. In fact, the other game I was playing, I opened up the L-Gate cluster, and I haven't really messed around with it because with the L-Gate cluster, there's 3 different results that can have 3 or 4 different results can happen.
Evading
with it.
competitive fleet.
One of them is kind of a all right, whatever. The other one is, oh, that's kind of bad. And then the other one is, oh my god, apocalyptic level. So, and the oh my god, apocalyptic level is about an 80% chance of showing up. So I don't like messing with the L gates too much.
Upscaling
But the cool
complete.
thing about the L gates is that when you open up one L gate, it opens up all L gates. And yeah, the in-game crisis species will use the L gates to their advantage as well. And that happened in my last game, the other game that I was playing. Oh, there we go. Death of the Great Khan. Oh, he's an idiot. After his armada met with a defeat with the second time in the Xantalan system, the Great Khan made no attempt to escape his flagship and was destroyed in battle by the Triac Free Warriors. With the beloved leader gone, a vicious power struggle has erupted in the Hythean Horde. The Great Khan's warlords are now fighting each other for control of overall of his empire. It remains to be seen who will emerge on top. Yeah, so he basically drove his fleet into the middle of... Oh, he did some damage. Because normally there's this huge ring of stations, but I mean the center planet on a raider nation tends to be about 100K worth of fleet. At least it used to be in the old before this patch. I think they've toned it down. And if the Khan's fleet was only 30,000, yeah, you can see. I mean, he probably wiped out a good half of the defenders there. But he still ended up getting his teeth kicked in. All right, so the Hythean Horde, the Great Khan event is over. So we're not going to be seeing them expand anymore. Now, one of a few different things could possibly happen. They could say, screw it, and go back to their raiding ways and just shrink back down to the 3 systems that they originally were, and it's like, all right, we reverted back to our raiding ways. They can say, all right, we've got this new leader. He's not as great as the old leader, but he's holding us all together, and they become a regular galactic nation, which is kind of cool. I like seeing that happen. Or there's the Civil War, where 2 different factions appear, both of them thinking they're the proper descendants and the proper heirs to the Khan's mission. And they become their own nations as well. Kind of like what you see with the Sunni-Shia schism after Muhammad died. And that's not a lot of people know that. What are the differences between the Sunni and the Shia? Well, one of them decided that they wanted to follow Muhammad's uncle. The other one decided they wanted to follow Muhammad, his son or brother or something like that. Yeah, that's what the difference between the Sunni and Shia is. And Shia. And they've been warring with each other for, since what? So when he died, however long ago that was. Each one of them think they're the proper and true heirs, and that's basically what happens when the nations split here. They don't like each other. They'll go to war with each other, but each one of them becomes their own proper nation, which I think is kind of cool too. But like I said, when they become, for them to remain a sovereign nation as it is, that's the least. That's the one that's got the lowest chance of happening, I think. I've seen that happen once. Now we're starting to see their borders start to be pushed back. Yeah. Urzo Commonwealth, my buddies. Oh! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. The Horizon Signal. Horizon Signal is probably one of the coolest and longest event chains in this game. I don't think I want to muck with it though.
Situation log revised.
Yeah, I don't think I want to mess
Upscaling
with
complete.
The Horizon Signal in this game. The worm that waits. What is shall be, what was has been. It's really as a really cool bit of science fiction writing. And I mean, honestly, I think to do the entire quest line, probably takes a good 7,500 years to do. And it really is a cool storyline. You either get some really good stuff out of it or really bad stuff. So. Mode harvesting traps. Okay, so we can exploit those situations now. Planet build speed, Star Fortress. No mining station output. We need more minerals. Always more minerals. But we just got the moat extractor. So 59 to 61. Let's build a moat extractor. I think I can build one. I think that's what this one was. No, that was to extract it from... that was a stupid thing I already have. I already got the chemical plants, which turns minerals into motes. Alright. Valhalla. Crap. Yeah, to open another building slot, I got to get to 50 population. But yeah, I don't want to have that much. Okay, so I've got... I refurbished the one building that was ruined. I still have one population too much. Oh, you know what? We're gonna resettle. Yeah, population resettle. You're going to the archaeology because the archaeology needs people desperately. Unemployed. There you go. Off to the archaeology. Hades. What are we looking at? Hades. Hades, okay, we got hollow theaters going in, which will take care of our amenities, which will make our people a little bit more happy, which means they'll produce more. And then we're putting a generator district in. 16, 15, that's what, 2 jobs. And 2 jobs is 4. Let's do another one, and that'll take us up to... Ooh, and let's put in a population because we're at actually 2 housing. Let's actually make housing the next priority after the hollow theaters.
Building downsized.
Upgrade the colony headquarters. That's good. I got 10K. I don't really need to clear out any more ruined archaeologies there. So we'll save the money on that. Valhalla, why do you have unemployment? Why are you ruined? Why did you get ruined? I don't get it. You've got one employment. Why is that ruined? Click on it. See, it's not letting me repair it. I guess I'm just going to have to deal with some unemployment on the planet. That is annoying. Oh, well. That's just a mechanic I just don't get. Squid faces. Imagine he insulted me. You guys suck. Oh, that's fine. You guys have been insulting me since the game began. Squid face. Squidward. Okay, so more anchorages. More anchorages. The new Khahanate. There we go. Against the odds, the Hythian horde has managed to weather the turmoil that followed in the wake of the death of the Great Khan. The immediate threat of splintering into different successor states has been largely eliminated with the coronation of a new Khan. See, this is the one that I said is the rarest of happening. From now on, the reborn Hythian Khahanate seems more concerned with the consolidation of the territory it already controls than making new conquests. So, they've become their own new nation, and now I can actually... Okay, where's a planet that they own? Got to be a planet that they own someplace that I can talk to. Maybe they don't have any planets. Oh, that would suck if they don't have any planets in their borders. They've got to have a planet somewhere. I'm not seeing a planet anywhere. Let's take a look at... details. Okay, so they do have a couple planets. They probably just haven't settled them yet. So, but now they're their own nation, and if I really wanted to, I can reach out on here, and let's see, what are they? It's their name. A new Hythian Khahanate. Alphabetical. Yeah, new Hythian Khahanate. I can contact them, just like a normal nation. You know, they don't like me. There's xenophobia, and so I can do trade deals with them. You know, I can do just like any other normal nation. So, but they are probably going to be spending the next 20 years settling the few planets that they have and cleaning up their borders and getting a grip on becoming a nation. So I always think that's kind of cool when that happens. Research agreements, open borders. Who are you? And why? Oh. Itty bitty bitty tiny. Oh, they're a protector. Oh, you know what? I bet that was a species that was either uplifted or they got infiltrated on. These guys infiltrated them. I bet you anything. Yeah, bet you anything that's what happened. So, let's see. We still can't do anything yet. I think it's 53, so I got a couple more years before I can go after the Tebran Coalition. My fleet is finally upgraded, thank God. 90. I still need to expand my naval capacity before I want to open up a second fleet. Ooh, I have another planet. Let's colonize another planet. Okay. So who do I have? Who would be best? Oh, looks like the Zavani. They're Alpine. Let's see. Which breed of Zavani? Talented, physicist, starborn, or strong natural engineers, starborn? Let's go with the strong engineered ones. And Caledonia. That's a good name for them. So they'll go out there and start populating that world. Colonizing it. One thing I could do is I could go with get the trait that allow me to build space habitats, but I don't think that
Research
allows me
actualized.
to do very many mining districts. And again, my minerals are tanky. Alright, technology. Artificial moral goods, okay. Business, starbase capacity, Paradise Dome. That's housing. There we go. Naval capacity. Yep. That's what we want right there. Is naval capacity. And mining station input. Good. Let's see. Torpedoes, Corvette, hull points, alloy nanoplants. That's an upgrade, but again, that's an upgrade to the alloy foundries I have, but I don't have, and it's 2 modes per, and I don't have gas extraction wells. I don't need it. So either mining station output or hull points. Let's go with mining station output. That's only 17 months to research it. And I beat the minerals. Anyways. Itinerant hobbyist.
Potential market survey completed.
Buddy, how are you doing, my friend?
Upscaling complete.
Which color, nation, race are? Yeah, I'm the tiny. I'm playing dwarves. That's the tiny one. That's a racist joke, dude. Dwarves, tiny or squat. Damn it. Yeah. So basically, on these blue guys right here, this is kind of a really packed. I wasn't able to expand as much. My 2 directions of expansion ran right into the Tebran Coalition and the Homogeny right here, the brown guys and the purple guys. And, yeah, neither one of them liked me. I actually went to war early with the Homogeny, kicked them in the teeth, took some of their property back. The Tebran Coalition I just got done being in a war with. They're allied with the Kovorian Cartel, and I want the Cartel dead because I'm playing a Megacorp. No, because it's the new DLC. Of course I'm going to play a new Megacorp. Cartels are the banes of corporations. Corporations, to really be an effective corporation, you need to put out subsidiary
war declared.
Yeah, basically corporate buildings on other nations' homeworlds, but the Kovorian Cartel can do it a lot quicker, and you can only have one corporation on a homeworld at a time. So the Kovorian Cartel basically put out their tendrils all over the place, except for one place I managed to grab before them. So the Kovorian Cartel are really stopping my ability to be a corporation. So yeah, well, we're working on trying to take out the Cartel. Went to war. I thought I could get to them through the Tebran Coalition, because these 2 guys are allied. But the last war didn't work out so well, so we're taking a new approach to remove the Tebran Coalition as a factor in our war against the Kovorian Cartel. We're allied with the Urzo Commonwealth right here. These guys are our buddies. We're in a federation together.
Upscaling
so I've got
complete.
A really big guy on my northern border.
Upscaling complete.
So yeah, that's kind of the status. You know, it's your standard 4X game. Explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. We're kind of in the exploit and exterminate phase of the game. We just had the mid-game crisis just resolved itself. One of the raider clans formed up the Great Khan, and they did their Mongol horde invasion. And then the Great Khan died, and they decided, okay, we're gonna form ourselves as a new nation. We're giving up our raiding ways, so they formed themselves as a normal new nation. Oh, that's not good. They pissed off a fallen empire. Oh, that is bad. Well, remember what I said about the Khaganate becoming their own nation and probably prospering? No. They pissed off the Fallen Empire, and the Fallen Empire is going to kick them in the teeth so hard. That's funny. Yeah, we can see systems already fallen. Yeah. Yeah, because Fallen Empires have about 250,000 fleet points, all told. I have a grand total of 12,000. So that kind of tells you how powerful Fallen Empires are. Oh, and I've got control of the Federation.
Potential market survey completed.
Let's take a look at the Federation fleet. It's got 1 destroyer in it. It could have 2 destroyers in it. So, yeah, I mean, Federation fleets are cool because they allow you to buff up your own forces at your expense, of course. But do I really want to put... Nah,
Upscaling complete.
Let's go ahead and put another destroyer in the Federation fleet. And let's upgrade them. Where are they? Yeah. They're in the middle of my allies' territories. Every 10 years, the President of the Federation changes. And when the President of the Federation changes, they also get control of the,
Upscaling
of the Federation fleet. So... and that tiny based on the size of space, not the race. Sure. Ow, balls. Incoming transmission. This is from one of the other raider clans. We come visit your systems. We save you from growing too rich and fat. Unless you think of a reason why we do not make good Duamaks, dude. I can pay him off. And honestly, at this point, well, 12K. I could probably defeat their raider fleet, but it doesn't do anything for me. And honestly, it only cost me 250 food to buy him off. Go raid someplace else. Like, alright. Honestly, like I said, I've got over 7,000 food. I can afford to pay him off 250. Okay, anchorages. We haven't decided what we're going to put in there yet. Let's see, all my worlds, except for Valhalla, I just don't get. Well, let's repair it. I guess I can't put the population controls on that planet. Pisses them off for some reason. So we won't. All right, 53. Okay, let's see. Have we got permission? Let's see. Declare war. Oh, November 21st. Okay. So I've still got 8 months before I can declare or do anything with the Tebran Coalition. But 8 months. Let's get my fleet moved over there.
Upscaling complete.
Where's my troops? Let's get my troops. Ford deployed as well. So. Oh, Todd, since you're here, I've been meaning to ask. Oh, and yeah, still, go check out. I can't believe I forgot to say this. Go check out Todd's channel.
Research
he does military strategy games as well, more the miniature-based system, and he actually just, I think, in all seriousness, one of his kids went to college, and I think he reappropriated the kids' room and turned it into a gaming room. So he's been posting a bunch of videos on that. He's got a new table set up down there, a new painting table and everything. Go check out his table, his work. He does a lot of miniature games. He also does some lock and load from well, it's just lock and load. I think that's the system name and the company name. So a lot of good stuff on those. And yes, Waz, we are still playing. Yes, going slow. Not too slow, but slow enough. So, oh, yeah, crap. Let's see. Let's stick a general. Army morale. I don't care about army morale. Butcher. Yeah. Yeah,
Colonial
like
Enterprise upsizing.
Ooh, what does that mean? Okay, new technology, more hull points. More hull points is always good on my ships. All right, 8th. What else are we looking at? Something else I was gonna do. Moving my fleets around, moving my fleets up. Yeah, okay. I guess we just wait 2 more months and then we can jump the Teb runs
Upscaling
again.
complete.
Let me flip around and check Facebook real quick. Was I've done my workout so I can keep my girlish figure. Now it's Stellaris time. I gave up on a girlish figure a long time ago. My problem is I like to eat, and I'm okay with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Okay, so 11:21. We're almost there. 10, almost 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right. So, why is it not letting me? Okay, so I offered them the subsidiary status. Okay, so let's see what happens. They're going to turn it down. Temperation Coalition will under no circumstances be a willing subject to dwarven exploitation. Well, I believe that just opened me up to a subjugate Cassius Belli, and we're going to make you a subsidiary whether you like it or not. Declare war. Now, hopefully that's the one drawback to being in a federation. Will my buddies get in on it as well?
We have only our customers' best interests at heart.
Okay, so my buddies decided they were going to go ahead and join the war. So now we're going to try to force these guys to become a subsidiary, which is basically a vassal. So we're at war again.
Ships upscaled.
We are at war again. War never changes. Yeah, actually it does change. Methods always are changing. Yeah, I've got a big ass fleet. So let's see what's it gonna take. I need to get settle status quo. No, I'm gonna have to get them to achieve war goal. So I'm really, I'm gonna have to go full on invasion. I'm gonna have to take everything they own, kick them in the teeth.
Competitive station engaged.
Yeah, his fleet's only 2,000 or 2,500. Oh, so nice and convenient for his fleet to come to me.
Competitors engaged. A system has been surveyed.
Boot to the head. Alright, we've got a new tradition. We're working on the Harmony. This will be the last one. Bulwark of Harmony. When in a defensive war, yeah, don't care, but I need it anyways. Opens up a new Ascension perk. What are we looking at for Ascension perks? Galactic Force Projection. I may take that one. Defender of the Galaxy. Endgame Crisis. Nowhere near. Actually, it's 50 years before they start rolling out. We should be fine. Galactic Contender, One Vision, Mastery of Nature, Executive Vigor. I like Executive Vigor. But I also like Galactic Force Projection. That gives me more naval capacity and increases my fleet command limit, which will allow me to safely build a second fleet. And I've kind of got the alloys to support it. How much am I spending? I'm only spending 33 a month on my full fleet as it is. Yeah. But I've got technology coming that'll increase my naval capacity. Now, let's go with executive vigor. Basically increases all my edict times by 50 or 100% or something like that. All right, so let's see. We're going to have to... Well, his fleet's currently in the process of reforming, so I've got a few months to try to grab as many systems as I can, and I have got to step away real quick for some some technical difficulties. Oh, you're folding laundry. Fun stuff. Am I playing CPU or real people? Now this one is just against the CPU. I do have one group of guys that I do multiplayer with, but one of them's got a new girlfriend, the other one's married and has just had a kid. The other one, his work shift
under assault
has changed, so he has he's not been able to get on. So and Waz and I have actually been talking about doing some multiplayer. I don't know if we're going to record that, but we have talked about doing multiplayer together. But yeah, this game is all against the computer. This is the first startup game I did when the new DLC came out. So I haven't. And I've played a couple. I've started technically 5 other games, but I've only gotten close on one of them because I kept messing up and had to restart. But again, like I said, I need to step away real quick. So I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Uh-oh. Just had a pop-up. What happened? Waz, let's do the MP thing, man. I got no life. Yeah, neither do I. Alright, Ruined Worlds, where's it at? Well out of my system. Yeah, way on the other side of the galaxy. I am. I know that event
chain. A system has been surveyed.
Is way too far out of my area of responsibility for me to even care about the event chain, because I'll never be able to colonize the planet. But it's a cool event chain. The cool thing is, I mean, they've been able to add in so many events and anomalies that each event anomaly can only happen once per game. It used to be, you know, they were kind of lacking on events and anomalies that you could have multiple anomalies show up for different people, and hell, even sometimes in the same player have multiple anomalies show up. But the thing is, they've got so many anomalies that they've programmed into the game now that you will never see a duplicate anomaly, which I think is pretty cool. Garrison strength 968. What's my combat strength?
Future market survey
my infantry
complete.
839. All right, well, you know what that means. Let's go ahead and repair, reinforce, because I've lost one destroyer, and we're going to have to bomb that planet. I think that's the planet that I lost. No, I captured that planet. I think it was Enust that I lost all my troops on last time because I forgot to let my troops reinforce. Yeah, just Yeah, I can no longer use it. Doesn't matter. I've already declared a subjugation war against them. Usually, if they deny the vassalization or the subjugation, you have 1 year to declare a subjugation casus belli against them. So that just wore off, but I've already declared a war of subjugation against them anyways. Because these guys need to be subsidiaries of the Dwarven Stellar Industries. We need to sell them. Mirror Dimensional Dwarven Stellar Industries report that their economy is booming. Good. Contributing factors mention that our portal trade as well as recent victories against war beasts. That's cool. Alright, so we're bombing the planet. Where is... Let's see. Orbital bombardment. Select... No, indiscriminate. We're bombing the bejesus out of these guys indiscriminately. It's the easiest way to get them to get their inflict troop casualties on them quicker. This is why I need a second fleet. Actually, I could probably do a second fleet. Where's my technology? How's my technology doing? Oh, still 38 months before capacity is raised. Once the capacity is raised, then we'll form a second fleet. Because I'll have
upscaling complete.
Naval capacity to be able to support 2 fleets of strength 90 or 100, roughly, without going too bonkers on logistics overrun. Should not be on it. Of course, I was up for like 3 hours last night. I went to bed at, I don't know, 10 o'clock. The Itzran mandate. Yeah, that's what I thought. This little guy that popped up was a uplifted species. What happens when you technologically advance a minor race or primitive race from like Bronze Age, Industrial Age, whatever, to Space Age, they become their own. They become their own colony or their own system for 10 years, and then after 10 years you can integrate them. I don't know why they make you jump through those hoops, but they do. It's not like they can do anything in those 10 years. I mean, they can build a couple ships, but they can't expand. So it's like, why don't just let us take them over from the get-go, from the very beginning. But they don't let us do that. How's our bombing going? 953, and I've got 838 in orbit, so we're going to be bombing for a while. Which also reminds me, I was going to put, no, not situation log, planets and sectors. Yeah, I was going to put sector leaders in. So they took away the leader cap. So basically, you can have as many leaders as you want now. It just gets more expensive to buy them and to pay their monthly salaries. But I mean, I'm doing really good on energy right now.
A system has been surveyed.
So might as well put leaders, and the leaders do give the sectors bonuses. So. I could be in orbit 2 or 3 years bombing the hell out of this planet. Yeah, they're down to 910. See, the devastation. So yeah, we're definitely putting a hurt on them. And they're really not going to like us when we take over. I think when the devastation is above 25%, you start doing extra damage to their ground forces, and he has got a lot of defensive armies there. Oh, slave armies, wonderful. Don't do a lot of damage. Doesn't take much to drive them from the field, but they're still annoying to deal with. So yeah, basically we're just going to sit here and continue bombing. Now if I had bigger ships and more ships, the bombing would go quicker, but you only can do with what you've got. And, you know, their strength is going down, but I definitely don't want to attack them unless I outnumber them 2 to 1, unless I want to take lots of casualties. Capped on influence. Really? What is there? No, not expansion plan or edicts. Political thought, map the stars. Well, map the stars. We'll do map the stars. We got a couple science ships that are out there sciencing them. We'll science them a little bit quicker. But yeah, I mean, I hate anything being capped. I really do. Yeah, we got plenty of energy. Actually, our economy is doing okay. We got ass ton of food, pretty good consumer goods coming in. You know what? Just because, let's go ahead and take a look at our planets again. Let's look at Forge Father. Let's upgrade the planetary. Valhalla, I can't put another building until I hit 50 population. I'm going to have a bunch of unemployment because it won't let. I just don't get why it's not. The biggest thing holding me back is the lack of strategic resources. That is really the thing. But you know what? Let's put in, where are they? Research labs. When in doubt, research it. Oh, get some tile blockers to clear. And let's put in a research lab. Colonia Deserticus. 3743, they're still well growing into it. Caledonia is colonizing. The Forge World, it's got a lot of growing to go. 45, and they've got 55 jobs they need to work. Yep, that's civilian industries. What's the upgrade for that? The upgrade is crystals. What's my crystals? My crystals are 3. So I can probably do 1 upgrade on those. These guys, oh, they're captive population, housing and amenities are okay. Districts are overflowing, so research labs. When in doubt, research lab it out. Alright, and so we continue bombing. Yep, so in 45 years we'll start rolling for the in-game event, because the in-game event starts rolling at 2400. So I've got a few years I could play with to try to keep expanding and prepare for the in-game, depending on which... There's 3 in-game events that can happen. All of them are pains in the asses, and depending on how early they spawn, can really devastate the galaxy. They need to put in another in-game event just for a little variety. So. Now goes our bombing. Slowly but surely. Well, let's kick the speed up a little bit.
Future market survey complete.
I'd love to be going and hitting a bunch of his other systems, but since I only have 1 fleet right now, how close are we on technology? 23 months, 2 years, and we'll be. You know what? Let's at least go ahead and get the basis of the next fleet started. I don't have to completely fill the fleet out, but I can at least get them ready.
A system has been surveyed.
Yep, science ship sciencing. Ooh. Ruined ring worlds. Oh, and the ancient caretakers of fallen empire.
Upscaling complete.
Let's see what read out. Farming subsidies. Nah, no need to put that into effect. We've got food galore.
Future market survey complete.
All right, so we got the second fleet founded. Classius 3. Let's go to fleet manager. Add in destroyer. Add in a cruiser. Now we've got roughly what? 80? Oh no, 90. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and fill it completely out with what my current fleet loadouts are. I'll go over a little bit on administration.
Upscaling complete.
By 17, but you know what?
Research
For a few
actualized.
months that I'm going to be worrying about it. And now the question is, do I have the... No, of course I don't have the allies. So I need 8,000 more allies. To the market we go. 17 of 20. Buy alloys. Sell an ass ton of food. Sell an ass ton of commercial. Oh crap! I spent too much, or yeah, damn it! I went over. Oh well. I hate when I do that. Let's sell that. Minerals. Do we want to sell any minerals? No, we don't want to sell any minerals. But let's breeze. My Federation ally fleet is ready to be upgraded again. My fleet, my second fleet, get everything but 7 ships. That's fine. I mean,
War declared.
War declared. Who declared war on who? Okay, so technology. What did we research? Destroyer hulls, good. Destroyers are bigger now. Destroyer build speed, build cost, more housing. Let's go with more housing. I've been having a problem with, well, I haven't been having a problem with population. I have a problem with unemployment. Ah, well, not going to go in and change it. More housing is always good. Who declared war? The Itzran mandate against the United Samorian systems. So here's the Itzranian mandate. Where the hell are the Samorian systems at? They're not even adjacent to each other. Maybe through a wormhole or something. But these guys and those guys just went to war. Alright, cool. Knock yourselves out, guys. Have fun. Oh. I can't wait for Christmas to come. I need a new webcam. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Nope. Helps if I take the game off pause. Alright, how are we progressing on bombing the bejesus out of these guys? Oh, we're down to 407. You know what? Alright, let's go ahead and drop our armies now. Oh, I think because I hit 100% devastation. Oh yeah, since devastation is above 75%, planetary armies take double damage from bombardment. Alright, so that's a good bit of...
Commencing seizure of planetary asset.
So combat width is 7, so each of us can only get 7 armies in the fight at a time. Which really doesn't make that much of a difference because we look at the huge amount of reserves that I've got. Well, keep an eye on the red bars increasing around each one of them. That indicates the army's damage. And of course, defending armies always inflict more casualties than attacking armies, because it's harder to attack than it is to defend. So, common military axiom.
Upscaling complete.
Oh, let's increase to normal speed.
Ships upscaled.
Alright, crank it up a little bit more just so we can get this fight over with. Planetary battles take a little bit longer now. It used to be, you know, have a battle over in a month of game time. Now it takes a few months to subjugate a planet, which is fine, makes it a little bit more realistic. Slave army in my way. Disengage.
Planetary
there
market
we
secured.
go. Yay. So what I want to do is we want to take the armies, put them back on the planet. And let them reinforce. So we don't have the issue that I had last time. Alright, so we'll take their fleet, run down here and grab a couple more systems from them. Production target E. We need to get the production target edict back in full force because without it our minerals are tanking. Yeah, so we were at negative 39, so now we're back up to plus 31. What do we got over
Upscaling
here?
complete.
Mining drones, okay. Yeah, the problem with my camera, other than it just being an old camera and I can't get it placed just right, since I rock back and forth and I shift my seating position all the time, I always got to readjust my camera. Now, I could just turn the camera off, but no, you're going to see me playing the game. Don't see a lot of people do that. I know Kev does every once in a while on his games, but Kev over the CEO of Big Word Games.
Potential market survey completed.
And granted, I've got a face for radio, but you're gonna have to suffer through looking at me anyways. All right, now let's go here. Make that the next planet we take. I ended up losing 3 armies out of that. Can't really recruit any from here because they're not my planet. But I can recruit them from elsewhere. Armies. Recruit. Yeah, since I'm egalitarian, I've got a whole bunch of races I can choose from. Plus, my people are prolific breeders and can breed with anything. So I've got lots of different species of armies that I can take. And of course, you always want to take the ones that do the most damage. So, well, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 different armies, 3 different species. You're truly a... Oh! My Federation, that's good. My Federation fleet allies finally showed up. So they will help me in combats and bombarding now, hopefully. I think these guys are all repaired and reinforced.
Research actualized.
Now just destroy those, so turn them off. Okay.
Research actualized.
Population, armies. He's got 625. All right. So start bombing that planet as well. Let's see. What did we research in society? Naval capacity. All right. So that'll take care of the naval capacity. I won't have to worry about being over on my my capacity, so I won't be running into excess maintenance fees. But let's see, next research. Oh, civic slots. We want another civic slot. That's gateway travel. Okay, so we figured out gateways. Sorta. More research. Alright. Let's see how much more. We still need 3,000 alloys. Let's see what the market's. Is the market going to be kind to me? No, the market is not going to be kind to me. If I really want, I could sell a bunch of boats. That'll give me 8,000. That'll give me 14,000 gold or energy, which allow me to buy 2,500 alloys, which really won't let me fill out the fleet. So no sense doing that. Nah, we'll keep the fleet back there until she's at full strength. Now, if I move the fleet up, even though it's not at full strength, it will help me bombard the planets faster. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's move them up, even though they're not at full strength yet. So at least I can bombard the planets faster, which would mean I can get this stupid war over with quicker. Yeah, my war exhaustion. I've taken so many of their planets. I've taken one of their planets, all these systems, and my war exhaustion is higher.
Good business is where you find it.
Colony got established. So, first thing with the new colony, build a new housing district. Put in here. No, we need to save our alloys. Let's not do anything with those alloys yet. Bombing's going a little bit quicker because I do have an extra, close to 5,000 from my Federation allies fleet there, bombing as well. So that's speeding up the process. I've got 805 to his 559. No slave armies in that one. Those are all defense armies. We'll keep bombing them for a little bit.
Upscaling complete.
The 3 reinforcement armies got built, so let's merge them with the rest of the armies. Yeah, green screen time. I've thought about trying to do something like that. So instead of having, my face with my with this little cutout down here, so you can see my background, trying to do something with a green screen, so it's just my face down there, so you can kind of see what's in this lower right-hand corner. Not that it's all that important. I mean, the only thing down here is the button for the Federation status and war status. Plus some administrative buttons and stuff down there. But yeah, I thought about trying to do the green screen thing. So now goes the bombing. 800 to 400. I mean, we take a look at the. Oops, not that button. The battle, I mean, that was, even though I won the battle, it was 2.2 war exhaustion to me and only 1.5. I lost 10 armies and increased my war exhaustion by 2.2. He lost 33 and only increased by 1.5. I don't know. Don't get it. Don't understand it. So, where's the third fleet? Ah, there's third fleet. technically second fleet, but just the way it's numbered. Classius 1, Classius 3, because the Federation fleet is second fleet. These guys will come in. Food's dipping a little bit. It's not good. Thought I had plenty of food for expansion. I did have plenty of food. I don't know where it all tanked to. Only losing one a month. I've got 1,000 reserve. I'll worry about it later. Plus, buying food isn't all that difficult anyways. Isn't all that expensive. Actually, you know what?
Complete.
I've got 129. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's contact the trader enclaves, ZuraCorp. Let's see. We want strategic resources, exotic gases. How are we doing on exotic? Oh, exotic gases. We are not getting any. So let's do 2 exotic gases for 20 energy a month from ZuraCorp. Let's see what else we got. Contacts. Have I found any of that? Oh, the Regan Commerce Exchange. What are they offering? Volatile motes. How's my volatile motes? 4. Don't really need the volatile motes. And I've got 3 gas. So yeah, alright, so, or 3 crystals. So yeah, the 2 gas. Yeah, the exotic gases. There we go. Running into unemployment. Alright, what are we going to do on this planet? Energy. I got the districts to expand the energy. And Valhalla. Again, I can't build a new building until we hit 50. You know what? Screw it. Let's world. Upgrade that. Alright, Valhalla. Let's shift your population, or the excess population, the unemployed population, to the arcology, because the arcology really needs people. And you can have jobs at the arcology, whether you want them or not. So go to the arcology. So that'll give 4 jobs at the arcology. 52 to 56, getting close. So we need to look at expanding. We've got 12 housing, 52 amenities. Do I want industry or do I want alloys? Either one of them is going to eat up minerals. Let's go alloys. Into the foundries, lads. Oh, and so we should probably clear out a couple more of the ruined arcology districts, so I have more districts that I can expand into.
Building downsized.
Building downsized. What the hell? Is it Valhalla? Yeah. I just don't get it. Oh well. I just have to let them. Well, you know what? Synthetic crystal plant. Screw it. Let's demolish it. Let's put in something. Oh, that's why my population must have fell. Okay, I kind of understand what's happening now. The army's looking like 230. Send the army in.
Research actualized.
Research, what do we learn? City district housing, cool. Advanced railguns or star fortresses. Let's go for advanced railguns. We haven't
attempting to acquire planetary markets.
Weapon systems in a while. You could at least put shooting sounds when you're invading a planet. They got sounds for everything else. I don't know why they actually don't have machine gun sounds or something. Yep.
Planetary market secured.
Yay. Now, let's see. Transport play. Okay, didn't lose any. So let's just have them follow the main fleet and move on to the next system. Rinse, wash, repeat. How are we looking at? Negative 191. Of course, I do have to claim all their systems for that, so... Ooh, actually, that's not a bad idea. As soon as we get done with this fight.
Upscaling complete.
What time is it anyways? I'm 3:45. I can go for probably another hour. Alright, so what's the armies like there? 1,207. Alright. Let's see. That combine. And let's put the fleets in bombard mode again. Where did my buddies go to? My buddy's fleet looks like they went back home. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. They've got the cartel is pushing into them. So yeah, that makes sense that they would go back and defend their own borders. I got no problem with that whatsoever. Just going to slow down my bombardment a little bit. We'll give my transports plenty of time to reinforce. And we got about 2.3k in alloys. So let's give us another 4 ships into the fleet. So we'll get them built. Scientists gained a trait of expert biology, yada yada yada, yay for us. Well, you know what, let's go ahead and crank the speed up even more. Just so we can advance time some quicker. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be bombing these guys for a while. Although now that I got the speed cranked up to the fastest, we are definitely seeing quicker progress on the devastation level. And garrison strength is dropping more rapidly. Then again, I've got speed going faster, so... Let's take a look here.
Upscaling complete.
Get kind of an idea what his defenses are. Ugh, another 1,000 point. Yeah, I'm gonna be bombing the hell out of stuff for a while. And then his home world, 1,300. Yeah, lots and lots of orbital bombardments.
Upscaling complete.
Why am I food tanking so much? I mean, granted, I know my populations are getting bigger, so let's go ahead. And do some more food production. Ooh, the colony. How do I want to develop them? Do I want to develop them food or mining? Let's go mining. Oh, they've got tile blockers. Tile blockers.
Potential market survey completed.
World. No, don't want to upgrade that. Boat murdered. Why do you have unemployment? Because you don't have enough buildings for people to work in. That's why, jackass. Alright, no. Research labs. Valhalla. We got 45 for. Okay, now let's put in. Okay, we got plenty of housing and amenities. Food, tech world, research output. Alright. I can go along with that. Where's research labs? Okay. Boat Murder at Anvil Forge. 6466. Oh, low on minerals. Like, why can't I build anything? Oh, you don't have the minerals for it. Yeah, the economy in this game is...
Research actualized.
5 police districts on that planet. Probably think you're doing something wrong if you need 5 police districts.
Upscaling complete.
Ooh, okay, what do we got going on? Yeah, science ships are missing in action. Classes 2. Who the hell? Oh, Classes 2 is the Federation fleet. No, those are reinforcements. Oh, the jackass worked behind me. He's got what, 4,000? I'll take that fleet, the second fleet, to go jump him. Ooh, and he's got cartel ships here. Corvarian Cartel. Okay. So one of the fleets going to be chasing down the enemy fleets for a while. And
fleet asset lost. Upscaling complete.
Bastard. Got around behind me. Alright, so new Civic. Ooh, gene... Well, no, you know what? I really don't need gene modification. Gene clinics. Resources from jobs plus 5%. Yeah, we'll go but the new Civic. Yes, I got a new Civic. Click on reform government. Let's see. Brand loyalty, monthly unity plus 15. Free traders. Trade value plus 10%. Branch office value plus 10%. That's not a bad one. We may take that one. Media conglomerate. War exhaustion minus 5%. Citizen pop happiness by 5%. Not a bad idea. Private prospectors. Private colony ships. I don't need those. Ruthless competitors. Alright, so it's coming down to free traders or... Yeah, free traders. Yeah, we need the trade value and the branch office value. So, reform the government, and that gives us our third Civic, which is more bonuses to the Empire. And I hope my fleet gets to here before my reinforcements. I could manually stop the reinforcements moving, but then I'd have to remember which fleet they're going to. And that's just a pain in the ass. But, convenience-wise, they're coming to me. Hi guys, how are you? Yep, dealing with him relatively easy. Not only do I have 8.3, but I've also got the 1.6 from the star base. So I'm well over 10k, and they got maybe 4k.
Potential market survey completed.
Caught the transports. Oh, we have migration. Rational consensus, erudite explorers. Do I want these? Yeah, sure, why not? More people's always good. They're generally a peaceful people, so... I mean, I know these are all just pixels, but every once in a while I feel kind of bad for blowing all these troop transports out of the sky. So... I kind of
future market survey
in my
complete.
mind I say, well, you know, we're giving them a chance to evacuate the troop transports before we blow the troop transports out of the sky. That's how I justify it in my mind, because I don't like killing all those troops on the troop transports. I know, it's silly. The older I get, the more of a softie I become. Even though I know they're pixels, they're not real.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
So, didn't want to do this yet, but I think we're going to do it anyway.
Upscaling complete.
Take that starbase back, and then we're going to use this fleet to go and grab
Upscaling complete.
a bunch of systems from him. Yeah, I should be able to handle that on my own. Because again, forcing these guys to a subjugation surrender, I basically need to capture every single friggin' thing that they've got, and their planets, and then some, because they're allied with the friggin' Cartel. Of course, it looks like my buddies are pushing the Cartels back. So, yeah, Armada, 6,000k Armada. That looks like my buddies are going to be pushing the Cartel back to the borders. So, that is the one thing, is that wars can just drag on for so long in this game. Sometimes it's, yeah, they're not real. Yeah, honestly, Waz, they're really not real. I mean, when you're playing Fields of Glory 2, those aren't real Romans out there you're killing. They're real Persians. So. What can I say? So, but yeah, wars can drag on a really long time, especially when you have one fleet. Now, if I had 3 fleets, you know, one to deal with the planetary bombardment, one to go around and capture all the crap from them, and the third one to go up and deal with the Cartel, then yeah, it becomes, you know, a little bit quicker. But in the early stages of the game, when you've got, like I said, ah, crap. Bastard moved in a fleet behind me again. And I'm going to lose it probably. Nope, it doesn't look like he's engaging. Why is he not engaging? Chase him down again. How's the bombardment going? 435. Well, we'll give it a couple more months. But yeah, and the AI is programmed to do that. Go for your weak points. Go for where you're not, and try to hit your backfield and recapture territory. You know, it's annoying. You usually need a second fleet dedicated just to chase him down. You know, this little crap, these little fuck games that the computer likes to play. My starbase actually might take care of them. Maybe. Yep. My starbase should be able to deal with them. But we'll have the fleet move in just in case. Oh, new tradition. Alright, what new tradition? Supremacy, expansion, domination. Supremacy. And as soon as my fleet showed up, he ran away. Alright, go back, capture that. And continue moving on. Reinforce the fleet. Go back and look at our planet we're bombing. 337 landing armies. War exhaustion is doing better.
Attempting to acquire planetary
56
markets.
to their 63. So as long as we're lower than them.
Research actualized.
Usually, oh, advanced railguns. Yay! Let's see. Ooh, armor. Always love armor. So, alright, so we got the railguns. So let's upgrade the designs. Not like the ships will automatically be upgraded with them. Oh, ship that design's already being built. That's right, because I reinforced my fleets. So let's just go ahead and set up the designs anyways. Space base, or star bases. Yeah, I got some star bases. Ooh, I haven't even upgraded their armor on them in a while. I do have... Nope. Actually, there's one of them that I'm not going to want to upgrade. Madara. If I subjugate these guys and make them my my corporate subsidiary, I'm not gonna need that Bastion outpost anymore. So I'm not gonna upgrade them, because as soon as I win this one, they become my subjects. I'll just get rid of that starbase. So no need to waste the resources on it. However, here over at Selnock, that are still bordering the Homogeny, those guys need to be upgraded. So, and actually we can expand the number of defense platforms I have. Don't really have the alloys for it. Can I even build one? Yep, nope. 421 alloys to build a defense satellite. Fortunately, these guys haven't been doing much. I think they're kind of messing with the Synchroson Assembly, which I'm kind of buddies with, the religious plant people. They've still got one of my species as their ruler. I still think that's funny. You quit. Why did you quit? Why did you quit, Waz? Oh, because they're not real. Sorry to break it to you, bud. What I need to do is I need to get a tablet or something so I can have the tablet sitting off to the side so I can see chat coming up. Because I don't always keep an eye on chat. So it could be sometimes 10 or 15 minutes between between me checking chat. So sometimes like, what the hell is he talking about? So oh, I upgraded.
Planetary market secured.
Don't have the alloys for it anyways. Did we secure the planet? Governor gained trait, don't care. Are we still fighting? Nope, we secured the planet. They're reinforcing. Auto follow the fleet. Where do we want to send the fleet? Here.
A system has been surveyed.
And then there. Those guys are knocking on the door there. And then pull them back that way. Sometimes a lot of things going on, you lose track, especially if you're not good at multitasking. And I'm not really good at multitasking. I can, I just ain't real good at it sometimes. What's our war score looking at? Yep, still acceptance of -108. The biggest thing is demanding unoccupied systems. That'll be... Oh, here we go. Number of individuals belonging to the pre-sapient native population on Elysium somehow got into a secure compound on the outskirts of our colony. They were chased off within hours, but not before severely damaged. Several interstellar uplinks dedicated to currency transfers. We fear that several hundred credits... I lost 300 credits. Big deal. But that brings an interesting point. I have a pre-sentient race on Elysium. Okay, I think I remember that. Take a look at the pop. Yes, I do have pre-sapients there. All right.
Future market survey complete.
Let's take a look at them. They're avian. They're irradiated tomb world, but they're on a continental world that I have. Okay, that's odd. Their irradiated world habitability is plus 100%, but they're on a continental preference. But they're pre-sapient, which basically kind of like Cro-Magnon man. They haven't formed societies yet. They're pre-sapient. However, I can uplift them to intelligence if I have the right technology, and I could have researched it out under societal at one point. I don't have the card for it now for uplifting. So yeah, that's what we're gonna have to look at doing with them next. Oops. What was I working on? Okay. Well, so since we want to cycle through as much of our sociological cards as quick as we can, our text, let's go with the really short text to research out, so we can see if we can get genetic uplifting. So many things happening in this game that you got to keep an eye on and keep track of. It gets annoying at times. Which, like I said, I thought I remember there being pre-sentience. Oh, well, look at what he did again. Fucker. Takes his remnant of his fleet and hits me where I'm not. Fine. I'll take out this outpost. chase your dumbass down for a third time. That's kind of one of the reasons why I like the narrow hyperlanes. I think I have the hyperlane set to 1.0 density. I prefer 1.75, so you have kind of more narrow choke points, and you don't have them spread out all over the place, and it gets really, really annoying trying to chase down fleets at that point. So 50 years of gaming down the drain. I know, it's horrible, Waz. Just get a second monitor. I've thought about that. The thing is, I've got, let me see if I can take my camera and shift it over. I've got, you can't really see it from this angle. I've got a 42-inch television over there that I don't use at all. We don't use it at all. We haven't had cable in probably 4 or 5 years. And, it's a Wi-Fi enabled TV, so every once in a while I'll turn it on so I can listen to the radio on it. And I've actually thought about using that as my monitor. I could use, but I can't fit it on my table. My table is too small, so I can't get that. That's not a bad idea, using the second monitor, but yeah, I can't get it on my table. So that's a good idea, though. I like that. I like your way of thinking. But yeah, it would be easy. Well, I've got my Android phone, but for some reason I don't like using that for chatting purposes. My wife, she's got an iPad, and she's got a Kindle, and she's got a phone, and there'll be times she'll be using all 3 of the devices at once.
Upscaling complete.
So. And she complains about me when I tab out in my games and I might have 2 or 3 windows running at the same time. It's like, well, sweetie, what about... Okay, let's send this fleet down here. And we took this starport, so let's start bombing this planet in preparation for invasion. And that one's probably going to get bombed for a while. Yeah, 1,300 points of
research
defense
actualized.
armies. Let's see. Technology, gene clinics. Okay, now let's see. Ooh, Resort World. That's a new tech. Create Resort World. Gives the following effects: other empires, colonies, amenities plus 15, immigration plus 15, habitability plus 100. Clerk jobs plus 2 pops. The world is set aside as a peaceful resort world, attracting tourists and visitors from far away. To preserve the planet's natural beauty, construction on the surface is very limited. Ooh, that's cool. I like that idea. More kind of a RP thing, but didn't get uplifting, so let's go for another cheap tech. 6,200 research. Yeah, global defense. That took a year to research out. So. Because we really want to, you got to cycle through those cards. So, like I said, every time you get a new research up, you get a random selection from your available researchers. And if you've only got 4 or 5, slots available that you can pull from, but have got 8 or 9 technologies you can research, it sometimes takes a while for the research you want to pop up. So that's why if there's something you really want from a tech, you kind of got, oh, look and see here, they're doing it here too. You kind of got to cycle through the techs real quick to get to the tech you really want.
Future market survey complete.
Blow these guys out of the sky real quick. Yeah, like I said, I mean, a second monitor would be nice. I just don't have the tabletop space for it. So, and we're probably going to be downsizing the apartment so here soon, so it's moving into a smaller place. So that's going to limit my available gaming space. Oh, come on, just ruined sentry array, yeah, whatever. Prepared, nowhere near my borders. Alright, these guys have taken a hell of a beating, so they're going to have to repair before I start going chasing down these guys. How is the planetary bombardment here going? Slow! Alright. So let's repair the fleet. Oop, technology, physics research. Ooh, energy credits from technicians. More energy is always good. Still having a food problem. I'll worry about my planets after I get this war done. Let's reinforce the fleet again. Fortunately, the fleet's almost repaired. There we go. Completely repaired. And now you can go chase after... Oh, well, you may not even have to chase after them because it looks like my station... No, they're probably going to knock that station out. Alright, so go chase after
Future
them.
market survey complete.
How my buddy's doing against the cartel? Ugh, rough fighting up there. That's not good. How's the bombardment going? Not as quick as I would like. Capped out on influence again, no big surprise. What is there with influence that we can do? Oh, my science ships are still sciencing, okay.
Research actualized.
Research actualized, there's defense grid. Still didn't get uplift. Well, again, let's go for another cheap technology. That one's 9-month research. That should be the last of the enemy fleets that I'll have to worry about. Let's move there. Oh, no, he can still spawn them here at Advatar. But that's fine. I'll push on with my secondary fleet up there while I capture his planets back here. We're getting closer. He's at 74% war exhaustion. Still got 3 planets. I know he's going to take a hit when I take his home world. So, what time is it? 4:13. Yeah, about a half hour, 45 minutes left. You know what? I've got plenty of stuff to sell right now, so let's go ahead and make sure I don't exceed my storage capacity and energy credits. So, let's see. Market. Let's sell... Okay, let's buy alloys with what available gold I have. Now, sell consumer goods, because that's exactly what they're for. 1600, fine, I'm good with that. Which gives me enough to buy. Okay, so that gave me a few more thousand alloys. So let's take a look at the fleets. Only 1,300 to reinforce both fleets, so we'll do that. And that'll leave us some alloys left over, which means I can go to a star base and build a couple minor resource silos, so my resource cap will go up. And Selnock Station. Let's go ahead and build them another defense satellite.
Potential market survey completed.
Well, the devastation is almost 100%, so that means we're going to start inflicting double casualties on his armies here real soon. But yeah, I've got to get a fleet free to get up here to start kicking the cartel's teeth in and helping my buddy out. He's really absorbed the brunt of the devastation. I mean, my systems haven't been touched in this, but he's losing. You know, he's probably lost, you know, what, 20% of his systems. He's a real trooper. I got to give him that. Appreciate that he's willing to take it on the chin for me. Why do it yourself when you can get your allies to do it for you?
Research actualized.
Habitability. Genetic uplifting. Still no genetic uplifting. Where's it?
Upscaling complete.
Energy siphon. That'll take 10 months. Okay.
Incoming transmission.
Incoming transmission. Okay, let's see. The new Hythian Kahanate. They would like an associate status with our Federation. Now, if you'll remember, the new Hythian Kahanate are the remnants of the Raider clan that that tried to rampage through and did rampage through my buddy's territory. You know what? Let's give them associate status. I have no problem with that. I'll vote yes for their associate status. I have no idea if my buddy's gonna vote for it.
Future market survey complete.
So that did give them associate status. Now, what does associate status do? I don't know. They're not beholden to us we're not beholden to them if they're attacked. They're not beholden to us if we're attacked. I think it just improves relations. But hey, you know, it's one less enemy I have to worry about. So, you know, hey.
Upscaling complete.
I'm okay with that. Plus, I just think it's amusing that former enemies are now becoming allies. It just tickles my funny bone. It amuses me to no end. And as you all know, it doesn't take much to amuse me to begin with.
Upscaling complete.
Okay. Wall mounts. Yeah, I just don't have a wall that I can really mount something to here, practically. So. Second monitored be nice, but kind of beyond what I have the space for right now. Army dropping some. Alright, well, we've got reinforcements coming. Or not reinforcements, replacements to the fleet coming. So let's ask her. Let's go ahead and start hitting Cartel. Well, go hit Cartel space, and oh, look at that, the Cartel came to us. Come here, bastard. Let me introduce you to my little friend. It's a giant railgun. Alright, so let's go ahead. Promising officer, yay, we got new fleet pool. Let's start kicking the teeth in of the Cartel. Still want to bombard them for a while.
Research actualized.
Durasteel armor. Ooh, okay, what do we want next? Let's go for Star Fortress. Let us upgrade the design patterns for our ships. So when this war is over eventually, I can just upgrade them with the new design patterns. Of course, I probably won't have the alloys for it, but you know, whatever. Oh, I have tier 4 X-ray lasers. Didn't even realize I researched them. Huh. Somehow I got X-ray lasers and didn't even realize it. Yeah, my fleets are going to have... I'm going to need lots of alloys to upgrade my fleets when this war is over. Yeah, still got a few months.
Research actualized.
A year worth of bombarding energy siphon. Still, it knows I want it, so it's not giving it to me. Bastard. Alright, fine. Now, you got to remember, this war started like 23 years ago. That's one thing I often forget, the scope and the scale of this game from just a time standpoint. This war's been going on for 25 years, roughly. Blow that station out of the sky. You know what? I should probably wait for this station to come back online and repair, because a lot of my ships are pretty damaged. So yeah, we'll do that. Wait for this station to come back online and repair them. Continue to reinforce the fleet. There we go. Repair. And they're going to be there for a couple months repairing. Go back and check out how the bombardment plans are going. 687. Yeah, still a few months away from being complete. Getting closer, though. Getting much closer. Those guys are repaired. And we'll send them up the leg to there, because we need to go and liberate all these systems for our buddy. But that gives that fleet something to do for the next couple, 3 years anyways. 632. Nope, still don't want to drop my forces on it.
Upscaling complete.
What do you need 3 monitors for, Waz? That's even that's a little bit too much. At least to be. Ugh.
Upscaling complete.
Oh, I have a feeling my planets are a little bit pissed. Let's take a look. Yeah, because I haven't really paid attention to them in so long. Oh, what's this? What the hell? Oh, yeah. Oh, they captured my buddy's homeworld. That's distressing.
A system has been surveyed.
So we definitely need to really put
Potential
pressure
market survey
on
completed.
Cartel at this point. Nation armies, nope, still not low enough. But yeah, I've got unemployment. Housing issues on all my planets. because I haven't touched them in 20 years. That's okay. A little bit of unemployment's good for them. If you want a job, join the military. We'll send you out. Your entire 4-year tour will be on the same ship, holding orbit above the same planet, bombing it. You've been bombing it for 5 years, and do your 4-year tour, and probably still be bombing it years after you leave. Hello, Mr. Cartel. How are you doing? Goodbye, Mr. Cartel. It was
Research
nice
actualized.
Do we have genetic? Still don't have uplifting. Blowing more transports out of the sky and feeling guilty about it. Oh, who died? Society research scientist died. Need a green scientist. Ah, there's a green. Oh, nope. Let's take the one with the custom AI assistant. He researches faster. Okay, now go back and take a look. The bombardment, 350, finally. What do you mean there are no armies in orbit? Oh yeah. I had them following the fleet, not in orbit. Now, land armies, go do your thing. You guys come over here, try to destroy those ships.
Commencing seizure of planetary asset.
And move on to the next planet to bombard. These guys are getting really good at planetary bombardments, I tell you. Now goes the planetary fight. Only got a couple armies left. I've lost 4.
Planetary market secured.
There we go. Ah, there we go. He's finally at 100% war exhaustion, but he's not willing to become a subsidiary yet. That's because I haven't occupied all his crap. So
A system has been surveyed.
Jesus, that's going to be another 4 or 5 years of bombardment. Garrison strength at 1090. Well, in that case, I can reinforce. You know what? Let's actually go a little bit. Let's do a little bit more. Let's recruit from the arcology. Recruit. I've got 26. Let's get 14 armies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Oh, I can only support 1 assault army of that. So 4. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we got a little crossbreed of all sorts of types of armies. Alright, so we took that planet. Let's repair, or we didn't take the planet, we took the station. Let's repair and give a chance for some of the reinforcements to catch up. There's a string of reinforcements back several hyperlanes.
Future market survey complete.
Time are we looking at? 30, yeah. Hopefully I should have this wrapped up in about less than a half an hour. Hopefully. Actually, you know what? Let's crank up the speed a little bit more. replacements are coming. Slowly but surely. Now let's get these guys combined with the fleet, and then we'll move them out. Hurry up!
Research actualized.
Hurry up! Ooh, research. Star Fortresses, yay! I just don't have the alloys for it. And battleships! Thank God, finally. Get some real heavy firepower into my fleet. Of course, not that I have fleet capacity or the naval capacity to support too many, so as soon as this war is
Station under
over...
assault.
Station under assault, where? Nowhere that I can see. Huh, oh well.
Research actualized.
Ooh, more research. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Epigenic triggers. That's the one we want. That one will allow us to uplift that primitive species. Only took me, what, 7 or 8 other technologies
Potential
to go
market
through?
survey completed.
Let's see. Yeah, they're offering exotic gases. Yeah, I can afford it. Very well. Extend the deal. Continue 2 exotic gases for 20 energy a month. Been 10 years already. Machine Age Society discovered. Nowhere near me, that's for sure. Yeah, other side of the galaxy. Okay. Now we can start working on helping our buddies here. Liberating these systems. Yeah, he did a number on him. Ouch. Yeah, almost got the planet bombed into submission. Rising unemployment on Caledonia. Uh-oh. Unemployment and poverty are spreading at an alarming rate on Caledonia. Sorry state of affairs. Oh yeah, it's my colony. Being exploited by local crime organizations who find themselves awash with both easy marks and desperate recruits. As a temporary solution, we could increase the unemployment benefits on the planet. It will not be cheap, but will provide additional time to seek a more permanent solution, such as creating more jobs or improving the living standards. Or we could do nothing. Yeah, let's, okay, so, okay, I'm gonna have to deal with my planets. I was hoping not to deal with my planets yet. 28 of 28. Let's put in, so rural world, energy, okay, let's put an energy grid in there. There at unemployment. Build a couple energy. Oh, I don't have soil reclamation technology. Okay. The arcology is kind of getting a little bit big, but we can still avoid them for a little bit. Caledonia, the colony, yeah. So let's go ahead, increase the building, upgrade the main building. We need hollow theaters, dwarfy wood, and let's expand mining facilities. That'll take care of the unemployment. They're getting close. A couple more mining districts. Hades. Food. Forge Fathers. Food. Boat murdered. Upgrade the planetary capital. And food. That'll take care of the districts. Food processing facilities. Okay, that should take care of my food problems for a while. Valhalla. Again, I just... Fine, I'll move you. Anvil Forge. Research. No. Energy grid. And let's follow that up with Holo Theater, because our amenities are getting a little bit low. And then follow it up with research. Where's my research? Research. Okay. Valhalla. Population, fine. We're moving more population to the arcology. Resettle the unemployed. Population to the arcology. There's jobs for you there. You'll like it there. It's a giant hive world. Hive worlds are cool. All right, so now we're looking at 66 to 66. Okay. Now we need to expand this a little bit. 3, you know what? Let's see. We have residential arcologies. We'll take a look at everything. Luxury residence. You know, I really don't need luxury residences because I got plenty of districts. So what do we do with all this space? I got plenty of minerals. You know what? Let's what's our, okay. Exotic gases, rare crystals. Crystals. Where's the gas? Have I got the gas one yet? Energy grid, no. Corporate culture suite. Or corporate culture site. Yeah, let's put a corporate culture site in there. Chemical plants is, okay, so I don't have for the gases yet. But civilian industries for industrial goods. Yeah, that's good. But we need housing. So let's go with residential and put that to the top of the list. Residential arcology. Okay. There. Promising officer, another admiral. Yay. Go us. And how is the... Oh, another research. Oh, more energy. I like more energy. Let's see. Launchers, colony development speed. No. Research speed. Research speed is always good. Enough Alam, the army's 937, still going to be bombing them for a while, so we can just put our attention to the cartel front. All right, now let's go start liberating some
A system has been surveyed.
I'm sure my allies would appreciate getting their systems back. Sorry, guys. Looking at time-wise, yep.
Potential market survey completed.
I'm not sure I want to hear Waz sing, but it's nice to see him at least giving credit to the song in chat. Unless, of course, you have a wonderful singing voice, Waz, and then I would love to hear you sing. But somehow I don't think you do. Not as a negative slight, it's just not many people have good singing voices. So I'm playing the odds. Another civilization found. Nowhere near my borders. Nope. Nowhere near my borders. Don't really care. Sometimes start running out of things to talk about because I don't want to be repeating myself. That is the one problem with some streams.
A system has been surveyed.
Have a lot of exciting stuff going on.
Upscaling complete.
Sometimes start running out of things to talk about. $687. Nope, don't want to drop troops yet. Did they capture a planet in there? They must have captured a planet. Oh, they did capture a planet right there.
Upscaling complete.
Well, I don't have any troop transports with me, but so I can't really take the planets, but I can at least still keep securing systems.
Upscaling complete.
$495. We're getting close. Oh yeah. Big, huge damage to him.
Commencing seizure of planetary asset. Research actualized.
Okay, uplift. Yay, we've got that. So we're going to take a quick break to go check out what does uplifting do. Leader lifespan, occupation garrison, paradise domes. Alright, so we go into our species, which lists all of our species inside of our borders. And we've got half-breeds all over the place. I'm going to need to go in and probably start doing some genetic modifying here soon. Half-breed. Who the hell... Yes, actually, I know guys that'll stick their penis in anything. So, anyway, so let's go down to where are they? Where are my pre-sentients? Okay, they were on Elysium. Let's go to Elysium. Go to population, pre-sentience, the Han pre-sentience. Doesn't let me open up. That's annoying. So species. Let's go by alphabetical. Oh, there we go. Han pre-sentience. So okay, uplift. So it's just a simple thing to uplift them. It's a simple research. Takes 7 months. And we are uplifting them to be an intellectual species. Because I like messing with genetic engineering. Okay, that's that. Did I take the planet? I don't think I took the planet.
Potential market survey completed.
Oh, we're still fighting on the planet. That's why.
Planetary market secured.
Yay. One last planet. Nope, I've hit my war exhaustion. They hit their war exhaustion first. So... let's see, where's the transports at? Right there. Merge the transports together. Transport, interorbit. We're looking at 800.
Incoming transmission.
Okay. Peace proposal. Let's see what we got. No, status quo. I'm not going with the status quo. I'm the status. I'm going to be really pissed if it does end up being a status quo. I'm going to be super pissed if it ends up being a status quo.
Proto-consumers have been uplifted.
Alright, there we go. We have uplifted the Han species to Sapiens. The dominant species on Elysium, the Han, have been uplifted. Only minor genetic alterations were needed to unlock their inherent potential for vastly improved cognitive abilities and manual dexterity, and small cybernetic implants make up the difference in late older generations. The Dwarven Stellar Industries welcomes them. Yes, more consumers. Is that bad of me to do that? I don't think so. But I got 701, yeah, so we're going to have to bomb them a little bit. Rocky start! Integration of the Han who we uplift is going more smoothly than expected, but not as smoothly as we had hoped. Despite our efforts to soft shape of their psychology, the Han still occasionally struggle with the way we do things in the Dwarven Stellar Industries. Yeah, no. Last year they were climbing in trees and throwing poo at each other, so it doesn't surprise me that they have a little bit of an issue coping. Conscientious objectors. Some issues have arisen on Elysium as a result of the Han populace aversion to arms. Representatives made a formal request to clearly delineate demilitarized areas. Yeah, the courage of their convictions should be celebrated. So the Han are going to pick up the pacifist ethic, which is fine. I don't care. They're such a minor part of my population.
Future market survey complete.
They want to be pacifistic. They can be pacifistic. Doesn't bother me any. Uh-oh, birth of space piracy. Uh-oh. Interstellar trade between our systems continue to grow. A large group of faithless criminals from Deep Home have illegally converted a number of civilian starships into weapons of war. These heretics have started calling themselves the Grim Skulls and are responsible for several attacks against our vulnerable trade routes in Valderham. Their profane activities must not be allowed to continue.
A system has been surveyed.
So where's Valder? Okay. Oh, okay. So Valderham has got space pirates. Lots of space pirates. So as annoying as it is, let's take a look at our trade routes. Okay. So Gingran is the source. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're gonna have to. I'm really not sure how the new space pirates work. You know what? Let's upgrade that to a military station, so that'll at least secure. I'm gonna have to wait until the war's over to figure out those pirates. And in the meantime, I am going to be taking some resource loss because of it. Okay, according to reports, newly uplifted Han citizens on Elysium grow anxious as the Dwarven teachers bring up the likelihood of contact with as of unknown entities in the far reaches of space. I got like 30 species and half-breeds in my stellar makeup, and they're worried about... Okay, likelihood of contact with as yet unknown entities from the far reaches of space. What is an alien to us is simply opportunity in disguise. That'll give them the xenophile trait. So they're not as freaked out about other species. 867, 701. No, not quite yet. I do have more troop transports moving up. I gotta try to capture that planet quick. here. Yeah, if I can capture this last friggin' planet before war exhaustion
Upscaling
hits.
complete.
Stop giving me all these warning notices. Makes me freak out. Alright, so we lost a blue leader. So recruit blue leader. Okay, I need those 9 troop transports. Got to get here ASAP. As soon as those 9 troop transports get here, I'll throw the troops into the planet and hope that won't be too late. So hurry up, you slow little bastards.
Mining platform lost.
Yeah, that's due to the pirates. I get it. Alright, supremacy, tradition, let's see. Ship's fire rate. Ooh, and orbital bombardment damage increased by 20%. Yeah, that we'll go with that right now. Stratomatic Delaware, Chris, how are you doing, my brother? Been a while since we talked. How long have you been? Oh, I guess I haven't ignored you for that long. Yep, Stratomatic Delaware, Chris, long time, well, not too long, but cohort in crime. We used to do a lot of shows together on Chats with Al on Saturday nights, but he has had real life show up, and I believe he's working on a D&D campaign. Doubt he's going to record it. But some of his older stuff, he does a lot of Stratomatic baseball, as kind of is in his name, Stratomatic Delaware. Go check out Chris's channel. Good friend of the channel. Good friend of mine. Give him some love. So how have you been, Chris? Have not heard from you in a while. Oops, if I take it off pause.
Upscaling complete.
Come on, transports, hurry up. Okay, there we go.
Upscaling complete.
Might not be enough. Those transports might not give me enough strength to attack quite yet. Oh, yeah, it should. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it'll give me 1,000 to their 878. That may not be enough for me to take the planet. I'm gonna have to keep bombing them for a while. 1,000 to 800, yeah, it's just not enough yet. So keep my combat ships grabbing stuff from the cartel up there.
A system has been surveyed.
God, I need that planet, and I need it quick. We've definitely hit war exhaustion. Map the stars, yeah, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's not really even. Well, it's about 5 o'clock, so I guess it's kind of evening time. I actually am going to be wrapping up here in a few minutes, just because I need to start dinner, and I've been doing this for like 3.5, 4 hours today already, and I'm sure the roommate and the wife are getting tired of hearing me babble in here, my silly nonsensical military stuff. So probably got, yeah, almost 5. I want this war to be over with, and then we'll go ahead and call it. We'll call it a stream. So, but other than that, yeah, same old, same old. I don't know if you got chat Al and I did last week. We had Ron from Retro Sports Network on. We want to get, there's a bunch of people we want to get on, but I'm leaving all that up to Al. I know he wants to get Bleacher Bums Gaming onto the chat. We want to get Todd, the itinerant hobbyist, on. There's a few other people he wants to get on, but I think he's kind of dragging this because it's the winter sales, and so he's bought a lot of sports stuff. He's been focusing on his sports gameplay, so I don't think he's had a lot of time to focus on seeing new members in the chat. Comics with Bueller's kind of dropped. Well, he hasn't dropped offline. He hasn't joined us much anymore. Of course, Dog has gone his own route and is doing his stuff with Westerosi Ninja, which, you know, we wish him all the best luck in the world for that.
Upscaling
his episode on top 5 arcade machines was pretty good. I enjoyed watching that. Brought back a lot of memories. Alright, devastation is 100%. That means we're going to be doing double damage to the planet. God damn it! Frickin' status quo. God damn it. They didn't become a subject nation of mine. That was another wasted war. 25 years wasted war. Son of a bitch. Crap. That pisses me off. So, alright, bring the fleets home. So I gotta wait 10 years before I try it again. But I got more fleets this time. I'm gonna have much larger armies. I'm gonna have more upgraded weapon systems. So hopefully then next time we try to take them out. Alright, so let's take a look real quick at some stuff. Elysium. Unemployment. Lots of unemployment. So upgrade that. We got no more districts to expand. But our amenities is a little bit low, so let's go with a Dwarfywood theaters. Full VR Dwarfywood theaters. And housing, so let's do some luxury resources there. 5960, they're about ready to cap out. I don't have the resources to upgrade any of those, not really. So, ooh, we do. Oh, I don't have the technology. Let's put a housing in there and research. When in doubt, research. Research labs. All right. The archaeology has got a ways to grow yet. I can upgrade that because that doesn't take much. Crystals. What are we looking at? Crystals. 3. Yeah, we'll upgrade that. Caledonia. 1313. Let's go ahead and build that. And a couple of energy places. Hades. Generator world. 29. Okay, on up. Let's put a housing in there. Let's get low on housing. Generators. Forge Fathers. Got 1 district left. We'll make it energy. Boat murdered. Kind of capped out. What do we need for that? Upkeep is a moat. Do I have the moats? I have a moat. Yes, we'll upgrade that. And we'll upgrade that. Probably going to regret that. Valhalla, I can't do anything about your unemployment. Anvil Forge. Gases. How am I looking on gases? No, can't upgrade anything with gases yet. Need a job on there. You know what? Research. When in doubt, research. And then, of course, Deephome's all maxed. Oh, we can upgrade the corporate headquarters. All right. Well, that was friggin' annoying. I did too much war exhaustion. It took me too long to try to capture them. But, like I said, this next time I go to war with them, I'll have 2 fleets, much bigger fleets to go to war with them. I should have battleships, and I'm going to send a lot more troop ships, so it'll take me less time to friggin' knock out those stupid planets. Alright, Chris. Take care of yourself, my friend. Hope you and your wife have a Merry Christmas. I hope so too. But I think, I think we're done for the day. Streamed well long. Of course, I'm cursing here, and my roommates are going, what's going on? What's going on? What happened? Nothing major, just, you know, the game screwed me. So, next time when we come back, we're going to be doing this for a 3rd time. I keep telling people I'm not a clever man sometimes when it comes to these games. But hopefully next time I'll be able to overwhelm them just with sheer numbers. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms in the comment section. You know where to put them. Special thanks to everybody that made it in. Todd from Itinerant Hobbyist. Waz, Chris from Stratomatic, Delaware. I think those were the only people that popped in. I'll talk to everybody later. Let me get my screen up. See ya!